maybe he likes me. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the idea that I got, you know. Because then even like the conversations that like, you know, when, like how I'm saying, like, you know, touching.
He was doing the touch by mistake vibe.
Not by mistake, but like, are you okay? That kind of thing, like making you comfortable.
It's cooking, the brother.
Okay. Like, kind of like soft launching.
And how are you receiving him, Chomi, when he's doing that?
I was a bit uncomfortable.
This lady goes to the podcast today. Probably she's a regular in the podcast. Thing is about me, like, I don't like following people so much. I dig stuff and see what you are with, who, when, what time. Nah, that's not me. Some people do have the time. I do not have the time to do that. There are a lot of things that I need to be focused on. My real life is that busy, you know, that I do always have something that I need to do. So now, I don't know the lady, right? But she is seemingly popular. She is known. We slave queen. We are slave queen. We have many of slave queen. And when we say slave queen, some people do think maybe we are insulting them by calling them slave queen. No, not really. We are not insulting you. Like, that's not what it is. Rather, you look a certain way, right? You are the weave type of lady, you are a lipstick type of lady, you are a makeup type of lady, you are manje clean, luxurious things, you are a socialite. So slave queen, socialite, they go hand in hand. We alternate calling a socialite and call it a slave queen, because that's the word that was kind of popular. I mean, you get what I'm saying, man. Nisha is South Africa, you know. So I won't spend much time explaining these things. I want to tell you about what happened and how I feel about this thing, because now it's quite concerning. It is quite concerning, and you're gonna understand later on why it is a point of concern, you know. So this lady goes open chats. She speaks on I don't know what Mto was talking about. She like, it's in relation to what she now speaks about, right? She's like, man, I've met Sfiso. Yeah, but of course she didn't say it out loud, but Mto was so in the moment that he eventually said the name. After but he was like, fuck. I'm told, because I mean, that's open chats, that's how they roll. So now this lady mentions Uti. I first, I'll tell you the story, and then we'll get back to my opinions thereafter, right? Because you need to understand what happens here. So Sfiso and the lady, they happen to be in the same event. It's in Soweto, according to her. It's a Don Tandega. What do you Don Tandega and Julius Malema? That's how I remember this. Don Julius. Don who you? Hey, yona leyo mfethu aniyaphuza izinto esingazazi indoda nizosibulala niyaphuza izinto lezi ama 10,000. And bala Don Julio event. So in that event, they happen to have seen each other, I would say, you know. So maybe seeing Sfiso can see this young lady. Okay, sharp. This young lady knows who Sfiso is. I mean, who doesn't know who Sfiso is? It's Labaya, but he is an important figure. Like, he is very important. OG to Lilas. Funix. Yeah, so later on with we won't let that slide. So manje now uSfiso ubona umugela phaya event. So he's like, man, nothing. Like, my thoughts are so many, I'm even stumbling on top of my own thoughts. So let me try to calm down so that I can give you the story as I should. So Sfiso sees the girl. Okay, yeah, it's that guy. Now this is me in Sfiso's mind, right? I'm just making it up. The story was told. You can go and check the story as it is, but now me, I'm expanding it. Common sense Yabo. Sfiso sees the girl. He's like, come on, this lady. I think I've seen her where. Yabo, I know this lady, man. Man, since she's around here, Sfiso also sees with the Hashem, the table Hashem. Yabo, the Don Julius, the Don Julius was given to them, now it's over, it's finished now. But then Nix in the Borege Bakta, but count and need down, count it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nini ndlula le trip trail ye Starlink le hey my spaceship baboreke ayikho into abangayenza abantwana utshela buphelile ndoda sike uphelile. So Sfiso like man yazi man young lady, because vele umuntu bengilo ngimbona ngisho ukuthi mhlawumbe une potential man, because we are living to another place, we might as well just go with them and then I'll buy them a drink khona sharp, and then sizohanjwa from lapha abantu bazoyimakhaya from da. Like that's a gesture, if you ask me, you know. So someone from Sfiso's camp that night goes and approaches this lady and her entourage. So he's like, guys, I have this guy, I'm with Sfiso, you know Sfiso, right? Because yeah, we know Sfiso, Sharp man, Sfiso is offering, since we'll see Suzosuga Konamandisia to another event venue or whatever, then if you guys want to take along, we can all go together. So now the one being approached is the girl in question. Now don't even wanna mention a name. I mean, bruh, like in the being Sfiso. So now this lady goes to her friend. According to her, that's her saying this. She says she went to her friends and then asked her friends, guys, I was planning to go home. Do you guys want to take along Sienida? The ladies are like, yeah, sure, Miguel, no problem. I mean, we are born now. Says he did dust, and I need la. So yes, in fact, one sitting as from your lad, Yena Pelabella from your lad, she didn't tell me more. Can I buy a pyramid? All right, Bavai. Sfiso offered transport, even, you know. So he travels with them, driving them to that place. They get there, they find a nice spot. Sfiso asks, guys, so what are you drinking? The ladies, they're like, champagne, please. Yeah, but Sizo shine more way. But it's more wet or muti. Whatever it is there. So shine more wet. I don't know more wet. Yes, because of papa, I would do papa. So now, Sfiso Utini, I enjoy buy more day one in ya. I will get it. Now, when the comment mark totally too, it's not like I was expecting him to buy the whole club, to buy 100 bottles. Oh, I didn't feel to me already. Now I'm getting signs with man. Again, number one, I appreciate it. I cooperate for. Number two, she's in this career that she hasn't actually studied, because if you had studied this particular career, you would actually know that I'm socialized. There are people's persons, you know, most of them. I don't know all of them, but most of them, I know they are human, dog. So you had to be human enough to understand umuntu makathi in, and then don't come make a comment like that and say benga expectang ukuthi athenge 100. That's like, listen, you say this, ne? And then Stambo Pim Pop Horse was playing with us, so approach umugeli lo. Yeah, but you when Horse will come and approach you for a 1 million type of a deal. Right. So now, me, Horse, watching you say this about someone who is offering you, then it means I need to reconsider or reevaluate my intention of giving you this deal, because this deal I only have a budget of 1 million, right? So now if I'm gonna offer you this million, I'm gonna have this thought with when it's not like valuable, expect 100 million. Like, why are you belittling now? My God, it's not fair. It's not fair. And most of y'all are actually like that, and that's toxic. Let me just tell you, like, that's really toxic. If I realize, or if a good person, genuine person realizes to umuntu also, trust me, they won't want anything to do with you anymore. But you see why this is important. He goes and buys this drink, comes back with this champagne, bottle of champagne, gives them this bottle of champagne. They remain there, buzz, puzela, grand, Sfiso naginda bazakhe and stuff. Yeah, boom. So now, Sfiso Konada, while they are together and stuff, remember, Sfiso is the one who had offered ukuthi ithi siyeni endaweni eso singadlula endaweni eso mangabe you all don't mind or you are still around, yabo bavumile. All right, sharp. So meaning Sfiso in this instance, in this entourage, he is the host, he is the leader, he is the one who initiated the idea. So now that means he is the one who is responsible for you, girl. Girl? Yes, I'm not a child. You don't have to be a responsible. Whoa, awubuzwanga ukuthi umntwana or ini senyasho uthi umuntu makakuthathila yisa kwenye indawo, they need to make sure ukuthi wena ugrand. Why? Because if anything so happens to you, they are the one who will be pointed at. They'll point fingers at him and saying you need to account for what happened to this lady that night. Come on, say. Okay. Let me stop fighting people and trying to make people think, cause really, like, people do not want that. You're trying to push a person, yeah, you can make it, you can make it, you can make it. Hey, you grab their hand, how, but we saw it. What's up? It's anyone. Hi, guys. This lady then comes to this podcast after that night and said, Sfiso was touching me. What if people are 90 pe? Sfiso lapaya. Ulogu yabuya. Let me continue this. Oyabuya, get girl, Ukraine, sharp. Maybe even some of the girls' friends, right? Friend, you okay? Now I'm okay. Alright, I'm okay. Sharp. Study umnandi. Nyahamba Sfiso. Nyahamba nyema chenzi nwam. Kabe boma 1 hour nyana. Mede thoka labantu ngizena bophela. Nyemba shi isikhathi eside. Nyabuyela da. Nyabu ring leader wabo. Nyabu the girl who is like who is standing out from the rest, the one who is their leader. So I'm not mfethu wonke umuntu yonke group ine leader. Amanye ama leaders wakhethi, amanye ama leader vele. They have much more influence, naturally so. They have much more aura, naturally so. They have much more knowledge. Now, I want to get to why this is a problem. So let me take a break and come back. I think a failure to realize the power that you have is a huge problem. You are a dangerous person, very dangerous person to other people, because you don't realize the power that you have. Thus, there is wisdom behind the code. That great power comes with great responsibility. When we speak of power, asikhulumi nje ngemali, asikhulumi nje ngegold onayo, asikhulumi ngama bullion onawo, ama investment, ama stock investment, ama no. We are talking about your ability. You have the ability to move certain people's minds. You have the ability to win certain people's hearts. So that's power. And now, people are blessed with this power, but they seemingly misuse this power. Like they misinfluence, you are making us weaker. as black people, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that, dog. Like, we represent something solid, dog. For you to get to the level lega bona, for you to get to the level lega Khanyi Mbau, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You have to stop lento yakho yokubhiza uhamba amaphakathi dawa uziphelele utshwala ugcina sothathwa uyisa kwamanye abantu umuntu uba kind ku so accuse amanje ukuthi uyakubamba baba ukubamba bambani lento sibonisile lento idemonstrated ukubamba bamba. Are you trying to be that next guys, what I'm simply trying to say is you must check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Check yourself. Yes, last night Mduduzi told you you are the most beautiful girl in the world. You are a queen. You are a what? To him, to Mduduzi, not to everyone out there. Because when you step out, some people you have to earn the queen status, queen reputation, girl. Just because you are a trophy in, you are not a trophy out there. In fact, young tall, your mama loves you. She'll kiss you with forehead, back of your head, mama, like a loving man. She'll do that. But you can't go outside there and expect you to sit bumps. Yeah, but your mama knows who you are. She loves you daily. You know. But then Tina Langapandle, we don't know you. We can't treat you the way she treats you. Where you wanna end up? So now when I tell Uta ufika la manje ufuna ngobunye ububhoza bobusile queen esingabazi mfethu. You have yes. But unama-follower mani, yes, angali mina ungaba nama-follower 3 trillion, quadrillion, zillion, billion. Ungaba nama-follower maningi. But at the end of the day, you are a human being. Yabo, undize the highest. At the end of the day, you'll come back. Even that bird that they say is flying 365 days, that bird comes back to mate. Here on earth, it spends most of its life. Le phezulu ayeshi ukuthi izochila because ichila punch. No. Ayizi la ukuthi uzwe yenza podcast uphuze more word. Lento le mayiza la izomate kuphela from that gone back to le phezulu. Yangithola. So you are human. You are human, dog. You are human. You are that big. 365 years your followers are keeping you afloat for 365 days. But there'll be that one day whereby you have to come back here, you'll take share. Come back here, you'll take clothes. That means you're still human. What goes up must come down. So girl, relax relax. I know this open chat fame is it's a drag. But don't get high on that. Don't get high on that. Don't get high on that. Ungazikhohlwa ukuthi umugele mfethu. Umugele. And it's making you look bad this thing. Because now namachita mase wakubheka usaseyile trophy there phela manje. Le bebazitshela ukuthi uyiyo. Phela buyi illusion la ubona le trophy lomntwana. Bathi soyakhuluma babo no yeye. Khuluma into nje trophy. Yabo, so bayuza. Akufaka emakhaleni labaphana bakuse. Injalo nje. Just warning you ukuthi ba careful ngezinto ohamba uzikhuluma. Ba careful ngeimage yakho dog. Yabo, you are a socialite and lapha kule podcast kumele ukubonakala ukuthi uyisocial. Hayi ukuthi siyazibuza ukuthi kule podcast enhle kahle ubani ulena ubani uprincipal ubani ngawe sizibuza ngawe ukuthi ubani asitholi mina angikwazi mfana I couldn't tell you are a socialite by watching that video whereby you are speaking unprofessional about another professional in your industry, in your field. Certain people can get away with certain things. Not nje wena you think you can just get away ngento enje. Mfiti babo umuntu lo. Ndoto omunye umuntu. Babo umuzi lo. Ngithola awusulamizi. Sulamizi nje awusulamizi. Lamizi kuyo ungafika nami ngitela mizi ngikude baby. Lamizi. Ambambu lamizi ngibe ama DJ deck ngibambeka. So ngikhulichani. Hotman lam kuchana. Shout out mfethu. Hey, kaiverse wena Hotman lam. Kaiverse wena Hotman lam uthinta utantwana yami. Lethe lela verse. Kushawe linye lishisa. Mabangithola abantu ngithina nakhulichani. Futhi wena sisingakhuluma. Nangithola bafethu. Nangithola. There are certain people who can do certain things. Lamizi ongafika nje angikuka. Ozala wena. Nami ngithi wena uzofuna ufika umkuku nje uyashanya. Whoa, nama levels. Whoa, Mugel. So you misinterpreted Sfiso. You mistook what Sfiso's intention was. Sfiso was trying to bring you closer. Sfiso's a prodigy. I mean, if you were uncomfortable, then how did he end up being on your WhatsApp? Come on, man. Use your mind. Yini ntombazana kuthi sonke nje sihlala deep sport sonke sibuye emdantsane ne sonke nje ngokuya ngasibuye emdantsane hayi wena uzodlala ngathi wena dlala ngasibadala masibanga ngazoyenza lezi zinto enizenza maceda ngifuna ukuthatha wa serious social life yona le yenza social life put up your socks funda from abanye abantwana Buzu Khanyi Mbau, how did you make it? How did you become one of the most influential, most powerful socialites in the country? She didn't do it by going to podcasts and saying, hey, ban, touch me. Hey, wang brasha wang bama wang yenza. No, she didn't. Nani Khanyi Mbau buyani bafika nisikule labantwana azi nix labantwana la bayangithola omunye uyibhedi omunye ubhedi social life uyazihlanganisa izinto eziyi-1 manje asazi ukuthi wenzana naye akazi ukuthi wenzani imali nje zilonge ingeni ukutiza kanjani utiza nge-python le-Nigeria le mali akanandaba ukuthi le mali ndotiza ngentwibibi she doesn't care. I'm tryna get the mad until I put my ass
in London.
Until I put my ass
at a restaurant.
Put my cat
in London.
Sachi and
Sachi.